The apartment was small and heavy with silence, its living room cluttered with papers scattered across the table, official letters from government offices, unopened envelopes, and notices pushed aside in frustration. The air was thick with tension, echoing the weight of repeated arguments that had long filled these walls. In the midst of the mess, two parents clashed, their voices sharp and weary, while their children sat at the table in silence. At only 6 and 9 years old, the siblings had already learned to lower their heads whenever the storm of words rose around them. Their small shoulders sagged, their eyes fixed downward, as if hoping the noise would pass over without touching them. The argument, like all the others, spiraled around money, government child benefits misused, misunderstood, and turned into a battleground. Bills piled higher, resentments grew sharper, and the promise of a better life in Canada seemed to fade under the weight of unmet expectations. Then came the knock at the door. A calm presence stepped into the chaos, a social worker summoned by concern from the children's school. Her voice cut through the noise not with anger, but with quiet authority, speaking of anxiety, of harm, of the toll conflict takes on the smallest hearts in the room. Tears followed. Shame sank in. Silence grew heavy once again, but this time it carried more than anger. It carried the weight of reckoning. The possibility of divorce hovered in the air, whispered like a last escape from pain, leaving the children wide-eyed and frightened, clutching at the little certainty left to them. The social worker's steady hand pressed against the table, grounding the moment. Her words shifted the focus from quarrels and grievances back to what mattered most: the children, their peace, their future. The room fell quiet once more. Two parents sat in exhaustion, their children caught between them, and for a moment, only the stillness spoke, an uncertain silence, waiting to decide whether it would lead to healing or to fracture.